Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, there's been this PC running around on Instagram with a handful of people, Ringmaster, Terminal Junkie, and a few others. And it really caught my eye. And because they continually post things about it, I decided I need to play around with it. So, we're going to go ahead and open up and do a quick unboxing, kind of look through, and then I'll probably turn it into series to different things you can do with it. So it's the Gole1 Pro, made by Higole. So there's some Chinese brand. And let's see what it's like. There are 3 versions of it. I got the I believe it's a 128 eEMC storage with a battery, and then you can also get it with a 64 gig storage, and I believe you can get both versions without a battery. So this is the little device. Got some USB 3s, micro SD, more USB 3s, hard LAN. I do know that with Linux, it's been unsuccessful to get the Wi-Fi drivers to work with Linux. Invalid if torn apart. Well, I was for sure planning to open it up, and still may just have to. Alright, let's get the peel. We'll invalidate that warranty it really probably doesn't have a whole lot of. Let's see what else is in the box while that boots up. USB-C charger. With the American adapter. It is a 12 volt 3 amp charger at 36 watts. That's about it in here other than this quick little thing. I believe it does come installed with Windows 11, but talking with the other guys on Instagram that have this device already, it does come pre-installed with some sort of virus, so we will not be connecting it to the internet on this first boot. We'll go ahead and load it and see what we can find on it, and then I'll reformat it to a different system. I'll probably do a fresh Windows install, and then also do dual boot into Parrot or Kali or something. Let me see if I can turn down the harshness of these lights so you can see the screen. I do have an HDMI capture card on the way so that... No, that didn't help at all. So that we can show the screen of different devices like this. In fact, it's supposed to be here tomorrow, so I may save some of this for tomorrow. There we go, that's slightly better. Okay, how do I get through this again? There's no buttons to like just turn the Wi-Fi off on it. No one around me has an open Wi-Fi that I can... Oh, there's a... Nope, no open Wi-Fi. The touchscreen feels pretty nice on it. Alright, I'm gonna step away and there it is. Threat found. Virus win32/ravsb. This program is dangerous and replicates by infecting other files. The effective items is Windows System Manager.exe. So definitely bad. Like I said, we're going to shut it down now, but I will be reinstalling Windows 11. Like I said, I want to try the Windows Lite version. But now, when it restarts, it's time to void the warranty. Not that I believe it has much of one. Okay, we'll get it disconnected. So there's the battery. The battery looks like you'd have to get, make sure you got one that's got all the proper wiring and everything. Looks like possibly 2 cells. Oh, I really didn't want to take off any heat sinks, but we will. Because I want to see what this looks like underneath. I think the whole group that owns them right now would really like to see it too. Now, one thing they'd like to see is a little more info on the Wi-Fi, since we all seem to be having such a hard time getting it to connect. Okay, I know this has probably got thermal paste all over it. Yep. And I'm actually going to clean that off and oh, so it's direct, which, I mean, it's to be expected. They've got a thin coating on the back to keep it from shorting out on anything. That's cool. Oh, there I go trying to lose another screw. It's interesting, this one had a keeper, but the other ones don't seem to. So we got the seller on. I don't think I'm going to pull it any further apart than that. Okay, maybe I will. Okay, we got the battery disconnected now. Okay. So I'm not going to pull the screen out. I just wanted to get a quick look at the bottom side. So, looks like it's got a couple of speakers. Antennas, all sorts of stuff. Don't want that little power button to fall out. So let's go ahead and get it back together. So it's definitely an interesting little board. Obviously the eMMC looks to be soldered on. There's nothing to remove. There's not a whole lot of stuff you can just upgrade or change, it doesn't look like. So there is a difference between the two variants. I'd like to think that all of them have the battery slot so you can upgrade the battery, or you can add a battery if you buy the battery list. Okay, so one of those wires is speaker and one of them is microphone. So right here, this little dot is a microphone. Cool. Be curious to see how well that works. Okay, so now is decisions. Do I just squish it with what's already there? Or do I replace it with something else? I think I'm going to go with the replace option. I don't like how this is just like a putty. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I've run into just issue after issue with my setup. I will be doing more videos on this. Like I stated before, I do plan to run Linux on it, and I'll get that installed here after a while and then start looking at some of the stuff you can do on it. Before we did go, I wanted to go ahead and go over the specifics of it. There will be a link in the bio, or a link down in the description for where you can purchase one of these. Specifically, it's the Amazon link, and it is an affiliate link, so you know, if you purchase it through that, thank you. But so this is a 5.5-inch touchscreen. It's got the built-in battery, 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gigabytes of eMMC memory. It comes preloaded with Windows 11, but as we've mentioned before, and I'll post a picture of the virus, there's a virus on the pre-installed image, so I would suggest re-imaging it. You can do Tiny 11 like I did here, or you can just do a standard image. It's running the Intel Celeron J4125, which is 4 cores at 2.7 or 2 to 2.7 gigahertz, and is powered with under 10 watts. They say that they expect 4 to 5 hours of continuous video play on this thing, which would be interesting to see how long the battery really lasts. But all seems to be doing well on it so far. The I/O is we have our USB-C in, a LAN port, 2 USB 3.0s, so they're just standard 3.0s, headphone jack, micro SD card, and 2 HDMI ports. Other than that, it's a cool little computer. We'll definitely be getting some Linux loaded on it to see how that works. I got a couple of little projects I want to try. Obviously, I want to do some more driving with it. Maybe see if I can run Ponagachi on it, and just whatever else pops up. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.